Here today I have 5 solid points that can help you with your relationship, and to know if this person is the right one for you. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about 5 ways to tell if he is the one for you. Yes, I know we are coming to the end of the year, and we're joining into a new year, and of course there are certain habits that we shouldn't be taking to 2025, like having a bad partner. So welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Vanessa, and here on this channel we talk about lifestyle, vlogs, relationship, and everything there is to say. Okay, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. If you are new, please hit that subscription button ASAP. And if you're an existing subscriber, I just want to say a very big thank you to you. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to watch ads, most importantly. Without wasting much time, let us get into it. I have my book here, you already know, so I jotted down everything that I want to talk about today. And here today I have 5 solid points that can help you with your relationship, and to know if this person is the right one for you. Okay, so let's go into it. So the first thing I wrote down here is communication. In every relationship, be it dating stage, be it in marriage, communication is very, very important. And you don't want to be with a man who does not communicate. Okay, you don't want to be with a man who does not communicate. There are some people that when you have issues, they just shut down completely, and you don't want that. You don't want that. So you need to be with someone who communicates. Also, there are people who have different communication styles. Some people, like, when they have issues, they decide to stay silent for a while, allow everything to like calm down, tone down, and then they can express their grievances, or whatsoever like they are not comfortable with. While some other people, they would want to communicate while in the heat of the argument whatsoever. Regardless of any of the styles of the communication, it is very important that you communicate with your partner when you are not happy with whatever they've done, instead of giving them the silent treatment, because that is one of the things that kills your relationship. So please, having a partner that communicates is very, very important. If you have a partner that does not communicate, he just prefers to give you silent treatment, and then 2 to 3 days later you guys are back and you say you're in a relationship, my sister, you are not in a relationship. Please, in fact, you are in a dungeon. That's not a relationship, because when you're with any partner, be it a man, be it a woman, it is very important that you communicate with your partner. So that's our very first point. Communication is key. If you're happy, communicate it. If you're sad, communicate it. That way your relationship can move to the next phase. Okay, I have written down here is he supports and encourage you. You have to make sure that any partner that you have, okay, you have to make sure that he supports and encourage you. Let's say, for example, you have a business or you're running a business and you are complaining to this person of how bad your business has been, and this partner of yours does not in any way encourage you or show any form of support, my sister, that man is definitely not for you. Okay, so you need to run 440 away from that relationship, because there's no relationship that should be without encouragement and support, because those are the things that would even boost your energy to put in more effort into whatever you are doing. So please, by all means, make sure you're with someone who supports and encourages you, be it in your career, be it in your business, be it in your journey of knowing God, be it in every aspect of your life. You need to have a man who supports and encourages you rather. So that's the number thing I have here is that respect and values your opinion. Yes, a lot of my sisters are trapped in this whole thing called relationship with someone who does not respect nor value their opinion. I will take myself, I will use myself as an example of having someone who hears or is willing to hear my opinion, or values my opinion. Let me put it that way. Before my husband does anything, he would always tell me, babe, look at this thing, what do you think? Even if it's a draft of something he has written, he will show it to me. Even if I'm not home, he will show it to me and say, babe, what do you think of this? That's just to get a second opinion. That's because of course your opinion matters. And when I'm saying this, you ladies, we also have to do, you know, well for ourselves by also equipping ourselves. If you're not well equipped, no man will definitely want your opinion in anything that matters to him. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are well equipped to the point that your man would also say, oh babe, have a look at this thing, what do you think? Do you think this thing is well put together? Do you think this thing is well structured? My sisters, please have somebody, like I'm saying again, have someone who values your opinion. It is very, very important, because that way you're not let me use the word, you're not useless to the relationship. Okay, so that's it. Having someone who respects and values your opinion is very, very. The next point we have here says, for you, you know, be with someone who makes time for you and your relationship. I can understand that, yes, some men are they get very busy. They get very, very busy, in fact, that they don't have time for their families nor even for their relationship, all in the name of work. In the past, okay, somehow I found myself in that kind of a relationship whereby you wouldn't have time to call. You take yourself 2 days, 3 days before you call your partner. That is not the best. So ladies, if you're with a man who does not make out time to call you, check up on you, then you really need to question what type of relationship you are in, because definitely that is not a relationship. Some people will tell you, oh, they don't like to talk every day. They like to communicate only maybe once in a day, or even like once in 2 days or once in 3 days. That is not a relationship. Be with someone who prioritizes you, someone who wants to hear from you, someone who wants to like always, you know, always hear from you no matter what, someone who wants to keep you in the loop. It's very, very important. I'll use myself as an example, right? My husband, when you know we're getting to know ourselves, because we're friends before we got married, you know, and all, but even while we're trying to like get to know ourselves, the short period of time we're still getting to know ourselves in terms of relationship, me and my husband, we can be chatting on Instagram, Facebook, and even on WhatsApp at the same time, but we're talking about 3 different things. Like, that's how it has been, you know, with us right from the very get-go. So my sisters, please, you need to be in a relationship with someone who prioritizes hearing from you, someone who prioritizes spending time with you, making out time, no matter how busy you are as a man, you know, hustling and trying to like bring money, you know, and all of that to the family. Make sure you still create that time just to make your person feel special. All right, so the next point we're going to be talking about is be with someone who loves you for who you are. This is like very, very important. Do not try, even you as a lady, do not try to portray yourself in a different light. Okay, whoever loves you would love you for who you are, and it's very important that you be with someone who loves you for who you are. Don't go and start forming what you're not, even from the very first phase of the relationship. Maybe when you're getting to know each other, be yourself, okay, and let somebody fall in love with who you are as a person. It is very, very, very important. Okay, like I never, in any of my relationships, like I never get to hide who I am. Like, I am a lover girl true and true, and I always show that to like whoever I am with. So I always like show myself, and I always like, do not come thinking that, oh, there's a lot to like take. No. Don't portray yourself in that light. A lot of we ladies, we are fond of, you know, claiming what you are not, and then at the long run, when that man is with you, you're either billing him or please, you don't need any of that. You can still find someone who loves you genuinely from the background you're coming from. You don't have to be a very wealthy lady for you to find love. Please, whoever has told you that, or whoever has told you that that's what you need to be, kill that spirit already. You can be yourself and still find a very perfect gentleman who would love you for just the perfect person that you are, okay, even in your imperfections. All right, so yeah, that's about that point. And we're going to be talking about is, you know, be with someone who, you know, demonstrates emotional intelligence and maturity. There are some men who are boys, or there are some men in boys' body. You don't want to be with such a person in the name of you're in a relationship. There are some men who handle things as maturely, and they are very, very emotionally intelligent. They know, you know, when to say things and when not to say things. It's very important. There are some people, you know, that their girlfriends, their wives, they are like in that time of the month, and you know that this time the lady is very sensitive. All she needs is probably like attention, care, and all of that, but you ignore her, you know, and all of those things. My sister, that's not the kind of man you need. As a lady, like, you need to be pampered. Yes, men too need to be pampered, don't get me wrong, okay? But this is me just saying, as a lady, you need a man who sees you, who hears you, who emotionally, you know, he's available. Don't be with someone who is not emotionally emotionally like available. You don't want that, because you're going to struggle and you don't want to struggle, right? So it's very important that you are with a man who is mature enough to handle all your like childish behaviors, to handle like all your, you know, immaturity and all of those things. You need a man like that. So that's on that point. And the very last point is learn to compromise. Yes, my sisters, let me say this: compromise comes from both ways. Be it a man, be it a woman, you need to learn how to compromise when you are in a relationship. If you're in a relationship and you don't know or learn how to compromise, then you have a very long way to go, because relationship is small. When you're in marriage, it's like times 2 of whatever you're seeing. Can you compromise? Are these things you can handle even in marriage? Those are the things you need to think about. Okay, so you need to learn how to compromise. Let's say, for example, you get to meet this lady, because of course we're talking about 5 signs to know if he is the one for you. You know, you get to meet this lady. She uses the toilet, she flushes, but she does not drop the toilet seat. For you, you can say, oh babe, can you drop the toilet seat when you're done, you know? But some people, they would flare up and say, oh no, you were not, you know, properly trained, or stuff like that, and they flare up and it becomes like an issue, even when there's not supposed to be an issue. Or even like in any other way of compromise at all, it is very important to be with a man who can compromise. So men cannot come down of like their high horses. All they believe is that I am the top. You are supposed to be a partner. All right, relationship, marriage is about partnership. The moment you're not willing to be a partner, to compromise, to make that relationship work, that relationship is dead on arrival. So like, those are the few points I wanted to share with you guys today. And of course, if you have enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I'll see you guys in my next video. All right.